Hola Amigas, 'tis I, Cloyce, aka Manny Bish, over on Instagram, and we are back. I am finally live at home. Today we are using Manny Boss Love Potion in Black Widow, and I also got some little Halloween thingies, those little guys, from an order I put in at CN Designer Dips. So we'll do CN Designer Dips in my next video because I put in some Halloween colors in that order that I'm filmed and everything. So that will be the next one, but I wanted to use these Halloween little things in this Manny because you're just gonna see the vision that I had. That just chef's kiss was amazing. So of course, Manny Boss dip base and activator. We're gonna do things just a little bit different, which you'll see, because half of my stuff is still, well, okay, not even half. All of my nail stuff is still completely packed, which is why I am using a toothpick to clean around my cuticles and not my little cuticle tool that I always use, because I have no idea where that sucker is at. So that will be a hunt for another day when I get to it. And so yeah. But remember, if you watched my pack with me video, I did pack my Manny Boss liquids with me, so I knew exactly where those were. And of course, I just ordered these from Manny Boss, so knew where those were too, because they just came in the mail. So anywho, I am putting Black Widow on my thumb, index finger, and pinky. And then we are going to be putting Love Potion on my middle and ring finger. And we're going to make my ring finger an accent. So, yeah, we are just going to get into this situation. Clearly, I missed part of my pinky. That's why we do 2 layers. Well, I mean, that's not really why we do 2 layers, but it helps to do 2 layers because of situations like that, when you miss a part of your fingernail. So, anywho, clearly I don't even know where my scrubby brush is, so I'm using this flaky brush that I found just at the top of one of my boxes when I opened it, and when I say flaky, I mean flaky. That brush did absolutely nothing for me, okay? I also sound very congested because my allergies have been kicking my butt, alright? These Texas, I don't know, pollen. It's not even pollen. It's not spring. I mean, I guess it could be pollen, but the Texas environment is not agreeing well with my sinuses. All right, let's just leave it at that. And so I am very nasally. I am very sick sounding, but it's allergies. And I've been sounding like this for 3 weeks now, since I've continuously been staying here, because while we've been over in mainland for, oh god, a month and a half now, we've only been in San Antonio consistently for 3 weeks, because we've been with my mom, then visiting San Antonio looking for a house, then going back to my mom, then coming to San Antonio to move in. Then me and my son left for a little while visiting my siblings. So it's been a wild ride over here. So since we've been home, I have been dying. I shouldn't say that. I haven't been dying. I have been living and thriving and being able to breathe. So anywho, I'm going to go in. I did 2 layers of Black Widow on my other nails. I'm going to do 1 layer. I know that's crazy talk, but hear me out. I'm going to do 1 layer of Love Potion on my middle finger, because I mean, I dipped into it, and just look at how pretty that came out in the first layer. I was like, oh, I don't want to cover up my hearts and all this. I just felt like it laid perfectly, so I just wanted to leave it alone. So I did 1 layer, and I left it alone. And now we are going to take out a spider from my little mix of things here. You get like a ghost, skeleton, or skull, and pumpkins, I think, and then spiders. So I'm taking a spider, and because, I mean, the Manny is like Black Widow, you know? What better than to have a spider going in there? So I'm putting dip base down first, and then I'm going to place my spider on my bare nail. Now, I'm going to get it to where I want it, stick it down. Yes, I'm getting dip base on my fingers. Do I care? Not in the moment. Later I did, but whatever. And now I'm going to take some activator, and I'm going to sprinkle that on there, and then I'm going to press down so that I can get the spider to conform better to my nail shape. And then I'm going to go back over with some dip base. Now, this is the part to remember. This is going to dry very quickly because we do have activator underneath. And so I'm trying to do like a little glitter ombre on this nail. We're covering up part of the spider, but it's still going to be peeking through. And that was the look I was going for because I didn't want to cover up all that pretty glitter with this black spider. I liked better the spider peeking through from the glitter. So that's what I did. And so you can see that, yes, that dried very quickly, so it's not very blended, right? So for the second layer, I'm going all over the nail, and I'm just trying to focus a little bit more of that glitter just right at the top of that spider to get more of that, like, you know, ombre effect. I tried to put a heart on here, and it just did not want to stay. It came right off on my finger. So I said, okay, forget it. We just won't have any hearts on the ring finger. We'll just leave it. The spider is dominating that ring finger, okay? There is no love on that ring finger. So I am just leaving that alone. So, and then you see here that my leg kind of came up. I just pushed it back down. I'm going to take some dip base on my toothpick, and I'm going to put it down there. I'm going to just set that sucker back down there. And then we're going to activate. So this is where I was saying that things got like weird because I don't have clear dip powder. I have it, but so my clear is in a box, God knows where. So I'm activating I'm activating the dip powder. You still need to activate the dip powder if you use dip base. So I'm activating that before doing anything else, and then I'm actually going to clear cap with gel. So I'm using my gel base, and then we are going I'm using my gel base to clear cap this. I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. I'm going to wipe it off with some alcohol. I'm going to file and buff on top of that. Then I'm going to come back and we'll finish off with dip top coat. So everything is still, still using all of my dip liquids. It's just at a point I had to switch to gel to encapsulate. So that's what I did. And now we are back. We are top coating my nails. So we did our activator, going in with my quick brushes of my first layer of top coat. And I know my poor little index finger does not look like the rest of my nails. Don't even get me started on that. We had an incident a few weeks ago, and it just wanted to be stupid. And so I'm letting it grow out. It's just that it's growing out round. And when it gets to a certain length, I'll, make it look like the rest of my nails. So we're just letting her live her best life and be a black sheep at the moment, okay? So I know that it does not look cohesive at all, but I'm just letting her live, all right? So I am top coating. I am encapsulating this mani. My last mani I did not, because the mani on my right hand I did not encapsulate, because as soon as I'm done with this mani on this hand, I'm fixing to take off the mani on my right hand and do a different mani. So, yeah. That will be the CN Designer dip mani. So, anywho, This is my Black Widow Manny. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am finally settled in Texas, so yeah, we're live. Anyways, I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches!